Hey, it's April 22nd, 2011. I'm Alyssa, and it is the 22nd day of Veda. And I have watched Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 in Portuguese. And I kind of want to talk about it because how interesting it is watching because like I said, how like reading the books, I guess, is a little bit different from watching a movie because it's very strange reading it. And not like, obviously the words. It's more of how things sound, I guess. Especially with the dubbing. I'm not saying it's bad. I think actually it's good, but it's so weird to me, hearing someone else's voice coming out of someone else's mouth, especially when you're so used to a certain voice coming out. Like, I'm watching it and I'm thinking, wow, the girl they have, the voice lady they have for the person doing the voice for Hermione sounds very different from Emma Watson, or like Severus, or like how, or like or like the person being Severus, or the person who has to do Severus Snape, the person who has to do Voldemort, or even the person who has to do Mad Moody, the person who has to do Harry. They all sound very different, and it's so weird hearing the voices when you're so used to when you're so used to the voice. Like, I'm like, it was very, very odd to me. And it's also very odd, this sort of, very odd because, I'm reading the Portuguese version from, the Portugal one, and in it, the names are not changed. The only name change I can think of is, Moaning Myrtle's name. But everyone else, they're still the same. Harry is still Harry, Ron is still Ron, Hermione is still Hermione, Ginny is still Ginny. Everyone has the same name, but in the Brazilian version, they changed the names. Mostly it's just translated stuff. So, like, if there's a character named Mary, her name is Maria. If there's a character named, like, Ron is Ronnie. Harry's dad is Diego instead. But some are very strange. Like, I don't quite understand the point of some names where, like, it's sort of like, yeah, she made it to be different and old, and it's like Rimu, or like Albo Severo. Severo? I mean, I only Severo, I think, is an actual name. So, like, it's kind of confusing to me why they did this. Because I guess for me, the story takes place in England. And for me, they need to have an English name or a British name. That's just me. Or even if it's not, like, I don't understand changing names when there's a reason behind it. But honestly, I quite like watching it in Portuguese. Portuguese. And if you ever... And I think I might try and see if... maybe I will buy the Ultimate Editions. And maybe the Blu-ray, maybe they'll have it in Portuguese. Probably not, but it will give me an excuse, actually, to buy it. So, I'm gonna end this video right now. And, yeah, so... Goodbye and good night, and see you tomorrow.